Today I'm going to be talking about 2 Arabian perfume dupes, but that they are dupes to really nice, pretty designer fragrances. Designer fragrances that I think are very people pleasers because they smell good, and I think that's the type of fragrance that everybody likes. So let's start with the video. And by the way, these fragrances that I'm going to be talking about are good quality fragrance because they smell good. They don't smell synthetic, they don't smell artificial, they don't smell alcoholic, they last a long time on me. They don't smell cheap, by the way, which is the main thing, right? They don't smell cheap, and they do project pretty good, which is something that I appreciate because I like my perfumes to smell strong. So let's start. The first one that I want to talk about is this one that is called, and forgive me if I'm not pronouncing the name correctly, I'm going to put it down there in the description box, okay? So this one is called Ameerat Al Arab, and it's by asdaaf. This one is a beautiful bottle, by the way. And what is it? This one is a dupe to Giorgio Armani My Way, and it smells beautiful. So then, you know, Giorgio Armani, if you have had the chance to smell that perfume, it truly smells delicious. It smells really nice, very pretty. I think if you smell it the first time, I think honestly that you will be like, oh, it's a pretty fragrance, because it does smell very pretty. What is it that I get in both fragrances? A nice, pretty, beautiful tuberose aroma, but it's not a bubblegummy tuberose aroma. No, it is the flower approach to the tuberose. It smells like a flower tuberose, very nice, very pretty. Imagine just the flower, like you are in the garden and take the flower and smell it very close to your nose. That's how it smells like, but it's sweet, because this one and My Way by Giorgio Armani, they both are sweet perfumes, and it smells really nice, very pretty. There are a few differences, like in Giorgio Armani My Way, it's a little more dense, it's a little thicker, and it's a little sweeter, versus this one is a little more fresh. By the way, here I was checking the notes and I didn't see tuberose, but I do smell tuberose in here very much. And this one is, to me, when I try it on, is more of a lighter up. They both smell very similar. In the opening, they are not very similar. I would say more like sisters, not twin sister, but sister that look alike, but not really twin sister, like really similar. But in the dry down, that's when the beauty happens, and they really become twins all of the sudden. If I have to give you a number, I would say in the dry down they are like 97-98% similar, because they are quite similar in the dry down. And I get that beautiful sweet tuberose flower aroma that I really like and enjoy. It's very pretty, it's very nice, but this one, like I said, is a lighter version. Before I keep going, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the bell. I've seen our fragrances that are perfect for everything, every occasion, any weather. You know, like if you have to go to something really fancy, really special, you're good. But if you have to go to the movies, or you have to go to the supermarket, or you just want to clean your house and smell good, I think those will be fine for any occasion. Something very simple, so something very fancy. And it doesn't matter the weather, if it's cold or hot or whatever the weather is, I think it's fine, because it's a fragrance that will smell nice whether it is cold or whether it is hot outside. I think it's wearable for both type of, for any type of situation, hot. And I think this is a type of fragrance that is playful and girly and flirty. I don't think it is a sexy fragrance. I really don't think that, but I think it's very like, I just like to enjoy life type of fragrance, have fun, live a good life, have, you know, happiness in my life. That's how I see this fragrance. Very nice, very pretty actually. Not the sexy type, not like super elegant, but you could take this to something elegant, because it's a very pretty, very pleasant fragrance. It really is. It does smell pretty good. Now, here I don't remember seeing vanilla, and I did remember seeing vanilla in My Way by Giorgio Armani, and I do think, because I do smell some vanilla there, I do think the vanilla is making My Way by Giorgio Armani a little sweeter. I think that's what is giving it the sweetness, versus here. But here I didn't see on the nose tuberose either, which I saw, well, that's kind of weird because it does smell like tuberose. But anyway, they both are very similar, very, very similar, and very pretty. The next one that I'm talking about is this one that is called
Daarej Pour Femme, and it's by Rasasi. By the way, this fragrance and this one were sent to me by Fragrance Spice, and you can find them at fragrancespice.com. Thank you very much to them for sending me these two fragrances that I think smell really nice and pretty. So that was nice of them. So this one, what is it that I get? First of all, this one is a dupe for Hinox by Lancome, and this one, what is it that I get? This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I really like it. This one, I'll tell you the notes and then I tell you something else that I think about this fragrance, that I think it might be interesting for you to hear. So here, what is it that I get? I get a nice, beautiful passion flower, keep that in mind, smell, together with some gardenia smell and some vanilla. I also get some like vetiver smell, kind of woody smell with some powdery going on. This is a beautiful fragrance, but this fragrance is a clean fragrance, and this is something that I do want to mention. This is a clean fragrance, but it's not just your everyday type of clean fragrance. No, this is a special one because this one is very classy, it's very elegant, it's very vintage fragrance. And I know if I say vintage, I know you're gonna be thinking, oh, it's in an old lady fragrance. No, I don't mean that. What I mean by is that back in the time, I remember when little women smelling like this. And for you to get a clear idea of how I think of this fragrance, or what I think when I put this on, when I smell this, is of imagine the old movies. Imagine, in the black and white movies, how the women were. Do you remember these movies? Have you seen these movies? The women are, wearing nice dresses, having their makeup well done, their hair well done. They are very lady-like, very feminine-like. See, that's how I picture, that's somebody like that, I picture wearing something like this. It's very nice, very elegant, very classy, very feminine, very vintage, but in a super good way, because it does remind me of that when I was little and smelling some women, I was a little girl, so they were women. Older women for me compared to me being a little girl, and I remember smelling something similar like this type of aroma, and I always saw, I smell it today and I like it. I think it's very pretty. Now, this one is the type of clean aroma. I'm not a fan of clean aroma, but this one I do like it because it's special. Like I say, it's a clean aroma. It's a little sweet, it's a little powdery, but it comes across very sophisticated, very elegant. When I was wearing this perfume, I did get compliments, and really nice compliments. Like, people were like, wow, what are you wearing? Somebody actually said that to me, like, wow, what are you wearing? It smells so good. What is it? And I was like, oh, okay, thank you very much. But it is nice. Now, when I first spray it, in this one, I do smell a little like a smoke type of aroma that, to be honest with you, I don't quite like very much, because it's kind of like, what is this? I don't really get it, because I think it does take a little while for the fragrance to really make up its mind and be like, okay, I'm gonna be this, it's taking a little bit. But that smoky aroma that I smell in the opening, it doesn't really last long, like around 15 minutes, and then it goes away. So to be honest with you, I don't care, because when it dries down, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, very nice, pretty aroma, and I really enjoy it. It's very affordable. It's a nice affordable fragrance, and it lasts a long time on my skin. It projects nice and strong. Now, when to wear this one? This one, I don't think is the type of fragrance that, even so I do think it's a nice, elegant fragrance, I don't think you could wear this like for a wedding or something like that. No, because after all, it is a clean fragrance. So I think this is more like for going to work, going out with friends, for more like an everyday type of aroma. Strong, so be careful with that. Don't spray too much on you. Just be a little light-handed. But I think it's nice to wear at work. I think it's nice to wear to go out with your friends, have breakfast or something like that. When it comes to weather, I think it will perform well in any type of weather, but I do not think it's a very
elegant perfume to wear to something, you know, very fancy. Like, I think it's more for everyday type of situation, just because it does have that clean aspect to it. Even so, you could wear it for something expensive, but I think you will look better for with something else. Versus this one, I think is the type of fragrance you could wear to something very fancy or something very simple and still just be fine, because this one smells so good. This one smells really good too. Both of them are very pretty fragrances. They do smell really nice, really nice. I think this is the type of fragrance that a grown-up woman would like to wear, because it's such a elegant, such a classy, sophisticated type of perfume. This is what I call a perfume, because it really smells just yummy, yummy, yummy. Very nice, very pretty, very feminine, very girly type of fragrance. Very girly, but in a mature way. I don't think a young girl would like to wear something like this. Usually, a young girl like to wear something gourmand or sweet or something like that, something in that line. Versus this one, it has something else. It's more for like, you know, like hello type of thing. You know, I'm very pretty, I'm very awesome, but I'm a good person. I behave. I don't have to be all like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. No. That is that type of fragrance. I really like it. I think it's very pretty. Like I said, I'm not into clean fragrances, but this one I really like it because this is different. It's not your everyday clean aroma. No, that passion fruit together with that gardenia and that vanilla aroma. Now, in this one, I don't remember seeing vanilla. I don't think so. But to me, when I put it on my skin, I do smell some vanilla and I like it. I think it smells pretty good. I have another video with more Arabian perfume dupes and I'm gonna put that video next. So if you're interested, you can just click and go watch it. Thank you very much and we'll see you next time. Bye!